Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild and I was working on the truck and then this popped up. It already spawned some drones. I think I will try to load up the small car that I've worked on a bit too. Connect it up to hopefully the truck, and then I hopefully can carry it with me, and we will drive towards this, and maybe we can get it. I'm not absolutely sure if we can, but we will at least try. I went and changed some things on this thing. I added the torsion spring script again, and that hopefully alleviates some of the problems that we have with that thing. Connector, and then we lock it. I hope this works out and we don't damage anything. The torsion spring makes it so that we can... Oh no, it vanished. We'll drive towards it and hopefully we can still see it at one point. These assertive outposts, they gradually bring up their antenna range and then start to spawn drones once they basically see you. It's a weird thing, but that makes for some interesting searches for these outposts. You have to excuse, I'm a bit tired. Again, I was not prepared to record. I just wanted to don't know, work here and then record maybe tomorrow, but this is a good... Oh, there's still drones spawning from them. So that's something that we need to be on the lookout for. The drones, I've added another laser that hopefully makes fighting the drones possible. I already shot one down somewhere on the ridge over there. We will have to see. Again, I want to see if we can get in range of that thing and hopefully find this outpost, take it over or destroy it or whatsoever. The truck might not be the best thing to use for that, but I am hopeful that it works out. So there's the wreckage of the drone. Didn't get far. Maybe. Yeah, I have to get around this. This thing is too heavy for this. I need a scout, or I need to change things on this truck. I have the feeling that only the first two wheels are really doing anything, but it shouldn't. Come on. Keep driving. Yeah, this makes for an awkward scout, I would say. The wreckage, I don't know. I don't care too much for it right now. What is this? Nickel. I already grabbed some nickel, so we don't need that. I hope that I can at one point bring this thing back and don't have to ditch it somewhere. The arm works out. You can see I worked on this. I decided to go in and change the bottom side of the longer arm and just put some catwalks on there to keep the connection going. It felt just too Yeah, it felt just too big. There's cobalt, but that's nothing we can mine with this rover. Silver 2 and some ice. We will need to bring that in, but not today. Okay, I will try to get some range on this outpost. We will not be going after the outpost. This truck is not able to get out of this ditch, and I think I have to go the rocket approach if possible to hopefully fix this and bring it back. I landed in here and then it stopped me on this bank, and I'm now trying to maneuver over to here to maybe get over here and then drive a big round back. It already killed this truck in a matter of milliseconds by Clang grabbing for it, and real hard. Clang really grabbed it. It vanished into the ground, had to completely reload. This thing, not a good thing. Not a good thing. We will try the more power approach and go for one first, because the problem will be I don't have enough power on the whole thing to get that. I hope I have enough materials to finish this, and can hopefully use the boost to just get out of here. Maybe, hopefully. Royally stuck, I say. Yeah, maybe we wait until this thing spawns again and then we see the direction and can go for it, and then maybe take something else. And I need to modify this thing. I can see why this whole torsion spring and the whole thing kind of is necessary, because I see that these wheels, for example, sometimes lift, and even with the driver assist script, they are not able to touch the ground, so they spin for nothing, and then the whole thing doesn't have enough force to drive itself forward. I also could use the subgrid system here to also push with these. It's not made for scouting. It is a thing that you drive out, move a bit, repair if necessary, and then go for more. Maybe the thruster helps to at least bring it out of here, and then for the next one I might have to definitely try the whole thruster approach and think about using this. But the problem is I have the fear that the thruster would make everything, no, the thruster would not make everything worse, but that Clang then might grab a lot harder. So we see immediately that the thruster is a thing we definitely have for future things. I need to control the speed, because I think that having too much speed is something that attracts Clang pretty hard. Can we go over here and then maybe just drive back? You see that with the thruster it is easy, but the whole thing gets very, very unstable. I'm not sure if the driver assist is active with the thruster, or it should be active and it should also use thrusters. So it hopefully... Let me stop this thing for a second. And maybe recompile the driver script so that it hopefully sees the thruster. I can do that while the thing is rolling. DIS standby. Not good. It shouldn't be on standby right now. Is that... yeah. Recompile it. Official mass subroutine. Everything seems to be active. I think it goes into standby once I leave the cockpit, so let me see. No, why is it on standby? I don't know. Let's bring this thing around and bring it back. And maybe take out the other or the new rover to just maybe scout out the location of that thing. That it would be interesting to at least know where it is. Oh, come on, push hard. Push hard now. That might be too steep of a drop for the trailer. Okay, let me drive it back. So I have propped up the whole truck. It stands on its checks, and now we can work on this. We have a problem, but I want to explain that while I'm working. So the biggest problem that I at the moment run into is that we have... could use bigger wheels, by the way. That we have not enough clearance below the trailer. So the trailer is an issue here. We run... yeah, what did I want to say? We run into the problem, and I had that while I was trying to drive out of the ditch there, and the following journey back, that the trailer scraped the ground, and I was only able to pull it out there with just sheer force, and the air shocks of the front system just hop up, make it loose, drive it forward, and then just scraping up the bottom. That needs to change, because if we constantly hit the ground, that is not really working out. We need to figure something out that might help us there. A big thing could be to remodel the trailer. Bring it up, so make the front in that height, so bring it up, I don't know, 2 blocks or so, and then just come down here where the wheels are, so that it then can be in line, and maybe it doesn't scrape then anymore. I'm not sure. Another solution would be to just say we keep it as it is, park it here, build something else. Maybe you have some insights on that. I always thought maybe having something like a sand crawler would be interesting, or so. I'm not sure. That would be an idea I would have for Mars. We could incorporate the systems that I want to bring back for the truck too. So torsion springs, the subgrid wheel, the subgrid wheel control. That's all stuff we could incorporate into that thing too. I'm not sure. We might build that anyways. Depends when. But you might want to have a say in that decision. I have the feeling this whole episode could be a bit short today, because this will be a lot of work here, and I'm not sure if I can get that done today. Yeah, the DAS is just trying to help. I might have to turn that off because it will constantly try to bring back the wheels. This thing I will anchor here. That should be the middle then. So remove this. Bring a rotor in here. Then we rest everything on that. I might have to remove this. With the subgrid wheel control, we are able to, would be able to even power the back wheels. That might be something I have to look into. The torsion spring hopefully will be able to keep good contact to the bottom or the ground, and we might have an easier time pulling everything. I will also put that on the trailer. I'm not sure if it works there, if the system should be able to reach through subgrids. I will have to see. Yeah, it must be, because I don't know. It's all a thing that I need to test again. Bringing back this old concept that I had that at one time. I used that on this same truck. I want to have this thing at least functional so that on flat ground it can move a bit better, and maybe I will keep that. Question is, bigger wheels? Can we incorporate that? I'm not sure. Let me see if we can get in the bigger wheels. I need suspension right, suspension, wheel suspension left. This is left, so nah, that would be a lot bigger. What gives? Let us try it. How much space would I need to make to get one of these in there? Too much. These things are too big, but now I want to kind of build something that has the monster wheels. The miner has them, but can we build a rolling machine that has these monsters and then multiple ones of them? I'm not sure. We will go with the smaller ones again. The truck had them before. I think we don't need to go too crazy with this. 3x3 left. And then we anchor this so it doesn't fall off easily. Same thing over here. And we need to think about the rotors. We need to name them appropriately. Yeah, and another thing I have in mind is maybe lighten the whole thing. Now with, yeah, I don't know. The trailer should be the thing that is heavy. So maybe making this whole thing lighter could be interesting. I'm not sure. Okay, back here. Same thing. 7. This in. Then let me continue to work for a few more minutes to maybe bring the whole thing back down, and then we will end this mess of an episode. This seems to make a lot more fun now. Now the wheels stay on the ground, even when I drive sharper corners and all that stuff. The suspension seems to work, and now everything is set up the right way. I had a few problems because by the way, the thrusters turned off, so it's at the moment it's driving under its own power, and that seems to be really nice. I did some damage with the ramp in the back because I left it down and dragged it behind me. And the blocks this time were a lot stronger than the voxels. This makes a lot more sense. This works a lot better now. We will have to, yeah, this thing came back to mock me. Dang thing. Thought it would be nice while I was licking my wounds and being woefully unprepared for this. Seemed it wanted to have its part in trying to, I don't know, throw things at me so that I feel even worse. Good. Yeah, the next time, I'm not sure if I will take out the truck again or if I will do it with something else. We need to deal with this outpost and with its drones, and hopefully this time we don't get stuck anywhere. I might have to try to bring that thing out again because it's made for this. We will have to see. Good. There's the damage. I'm ruining all the beautiful landscape. Good. People, thanks for watching. Yeah, sorry for the convoluted mess of an episode, but I hope you liked it anyways. I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.